In this video we will have an introduction to WazirX API. As you may know, WazirX is a crypto exchange in India. So by using their API we can get crypto price data, volume data and things like that. We can trade also. We can create algo trading boards for trading. Search WazirX API documentation in Google. You will get their docs documentation. Here it is, the API documentation. Here they have given introduction and all the necessary documentation for starting with the API. We will have a look into their introduction. Here they are saying their API is organized into publicly accessible endpoints and private authenticated endpoints. Market data, exchange status, etc. we can access without an API key. Other things like trading, funding, user data, etc. should have an API key for these private authenticated endpoints. Then they have given how to set up an API key. One other thing to look for is here they have given their base endpoint. This is the base endpoint for the API. Then HTTP return codes they have given. Look at this area, these limits. It's important to know what the limits are. Limits are set on specific API endpoints. Limits are on the API based on API keys. When a 429 is received, that is when a 429 return code, HTTP return code is received, it's your obligation as an API to back off and not spam the API. This is very important to note. When we get a 429 response from the API, it means that we are crossing the limit they have allowed. So we have to back off and stop making a request. We have to give some interval between the requests. Otherwise, when we repeatedly violate these limits, they will ban the IP like that. It is very important to note this one. Then there are WebSocket endpoints also. You can use WebSockets for getting the data. I think it is more efficient to use WebSockets. So we will look at some endpoints. We will look at some public endpoints. Click on the public endpoints. Then we will get this general endpoints. Where first one is test connectivity. This checks the connectivity to the REST API, whether it is okay. Here there is a request and response. We have to make request to this endpoint, and the response will be an empty JSON object. We will be using Postman to make a request to our API. Postman is an API testing tool. Go to this website, www.postman.com downloads, and click on it and download your version for your operating system and download and install it in your system. Now open Postman in your computer. You will have a window like this. Now we are going to make one request to WazirX API. For that we will go to the documentation, WazirX documentation, and we will copy this endpoint for checking the connectivity to the server, and we will go to Postman and paste our request here. This will be a GET request to the API, and this is the endpoint. we'll send the request using send button. Now we can see that we got the result here. This is the result area, this is the result body. The status was 200 OK response. This is the HTTP status code. So we have made our first request to the WazirX API. This was just an introduction video. In coming videos we will check other endpoint and how to work with the API in detail.